Are rabbis a bit judgmental sometimes?
Judgmental! Judgmental! The rabbi's judgmental!
Sometimes.
Tzedek, tzedek, tirdoif! Justice, justice you shall pursue! The whole Torah is predicated on justice and therefore on judgment!
What do you think?
He's a bit scary.
Right?
But ask him if he thinks rabbis always judge fairly.
Who is this little girl, and why is she even part of this mature discussion?
Do rabbis always judge fairly? I mean, isn't it possible for even the greatest judge to misjudge sometimes? Even a court, a beit din of the greatest judges.
A beis din, a tribunal of holy rabbis, men erudite in Torah matters, in the highest degree of erudition, are next to infallible.
Take the case of Joseph's brothers, for example. When they decided to execute him, they did so on the basis of a reasoned judgment that he, Joseph, had brought a bad, incriminating report of them to their father, so that they would incur their father's curse.
Who says this?
Rabbi Ovadia Sforno, 16th century Italian Parsha
I know who the Sforno is.
According to the Sforno, Joseph's brothers had misapplied the rule of Haba lehargecha, hashkem lehargo.
If someone comes to kill you, wake up early and kill him first. Sanhedrin 72a.
Yosef's brothers were all tzaddikim, righteous men. What, do you think they were a bunch of hoodlums?
Chas v'shalom.
Hoodlums.
Ay, chas v'shalom. This is why the Sforno specifies that the decision of the brothers to execute Yosef was a result of rabbinic judiciousness.
But they were wrong.
Why is this little girl allowed to speak?
They were wrong.
They were wrong, the brothers.
Ah, yes, which is why Reuben, the eldest brother and supreme judge, overruled their decision and spared Yosef's life.
And instead, the brothers threw Joseph into a pit.
An empty pit.
A pit with no water in it.
Ein b'mayim, there was no water in it. What does any of this have to do with the fact that Yosef's brothers came to a judgment that was
Wrong.
chutzpah?
The judgment was wrong.
It wasn't exactly wrong.
What, Joseph was guilty?
Not exactly guilty.
Because there was no water.
What does water have to do with this? Hacken mir ein Scheinig mit dem Wasser.
The water, or the lack of water, in the pit was symbolic. Water represents the fact that a totally selfless commitment to the Torah is tasteless. Water is bittul.
Bittel.
Bittul means negation.
I know what bittel means, little
Are
girl.
you related?
Uncle.
Is he always this irritable?
He's a bit quick to judge sometimes.
Excuse me, but I can hear everything you're saying, which is not very respectful, doesn't show very much bittel, and you still haven't explained in clear terms what bittel, total humility, has to do with the absence of water in Yosef's pit.
Joseph's brothers. Do you want to?
Please.
Joseph's brothers were tzaddikim.
Righteous men, righteous judges.
But the sense of self-importance wasn't completely negated in complete humility.
When they passed judgment on Joseph, they still factored in their own importance into their judgment. They refused to apply what they knew to be divine wisdom in this case, if this wisdom had no taste, if it didn't appeal to their personal intellectual palates.
But real divine wisdom is tasteless, like water.
Divine wisdom is infinitely beyond the grasp of the human intellect, and in order to tap into it, a judge must renounce any desire to fully appreciate what makes a fair judgment fair.
So the brothers judged Yosef as a matter of personal taste?
Like chocolate or vanilla.
There is Neapolitan.
I don't like strawberry.
Right.
But justice is beyond strawberry.
Justice is beyond taste.
So the judgment of the brothers was wrong.
And I suppose your judgment is better.
Hey, I'm just a little girl. Just a little girl.
Thank heaven for humble little girls.